From judgment to evaluation, a shifting perspective. First of all, we have to say that we will not talk here about morals, or at least not with moralistic intentions. What we will try to do instead is about unhinging a diffused mental game and frequent habit that we occur in our society, when we do not know how to deal with situations, mostly related to people, that present themselves. So we are talking here about the act of judging. Our experience has shown us that every time we are going to judge somebody, we will swiftly lose the opportunity to gain from that experience, exchanging that for a momentary, but illusory as much as misleading, sense of strength. The fact that we elude real confrontation makes us lose the opportunity to gain and participate in the real happening, basking in our own mental space, to hide from what life is presenting to us. As said, we are not talking here about morality, but rather a way to use morals for their fair reason to be. While winning on someone can be attractive to our defensive and survival mode, that instead may be deleterious to our gaining. In fact, while being selective on some external happenings can relatively be a good thing to someone's path, the bottom experience of that will be lost, and that we can only acknowledge by taking it into consideration. But what decants from accidental happenings, circumstances, and so from contingencies? The event itself, we would respond. That doesn't require being one-sided, so, consequently, does not require judgment neither. But what can we use to interface with reality, especially in personal relationships, where this kind of thing so often happens? We think it can be a good idea to suspend the use of judgment aimed at the moralistic resolution, or at most, the psychological means. But what can we use instead to rectify the mental pattern, or even more, to transcend that? We are looking here for a permanent resolution, which in our opinion can surely be evaluation. Evaluation does not require you to be a party by any means. It doesn't require you to be or even create unconsciously a counterpart. Dialogue does not necessarily demand for opposition. Being another part does not mean contrast or even more, conflict. We can say it just requires some care and attention, profitable for our own and surely overall general stability. It definitely can guarantee us to produce so little side effects in its worst cases. Certainly it will not produce but good things in our consciousness, which is by far the best solution we could have achieved in this case, and hopefully what we were looking for. What we are saying here is the fact that by judgment, we firmly and instantly know that we are dealing with our psychology, whatever kind of things it may imply. That means, by consequence, that we are surely concerned about relative means and thoughts, making our relativeness the priority, which cannot obviously be. So we are rapidly bound to miss the occasion of our presence there, in that particular speck of life. What are we doing here? How are we drawn to this particular situation? The answer obviously lies within us and the things we have not taken in consideration. We are beings that straddle our own perception. So how can we deal with such vital configurations without addressing the problem and taking responsibility for what happens with us? In doing so, how can we not take at least in consideration that which is surrounding us, or the event itself? Or in other words, what life is bringing to us, or what it is bringing us to? To neglect will surely bring us to a loss. So in declining whatever circumstance, we should not lose the opportunity, and most of all, the time we anyway have to invest, in whichever way we go, to consider and evaluate.